Hello, I'm Nicola. I'm currently doing an illustration for Balkan Underdogs Animal Charity. You can find out more about them in the description. I do free illustrations for animal charities, but today I want to show you how I illustrate. So here you can see a photo of the cat that I want to illustrate, and here you can see my illustration so far. Now it's got quite a bit of work to be done on that so far. So first of all, I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so here we go. You can see the eyes need darkening here and straightening out. There we go, just around there. When you can see them side by side. So what I'm going to do at the moment is I'm going to work on the nose, I think. Now I've got a layer up here where I've already been working on. So I'm going to put that as details, because I'm doing the detail section, adding the detail onto the illustration. Now what these do here, layers are probably one of the most important thing you can do. I always open up quite a few layers. So if I drew straight onto the picture that I was drawing, I could make a mistake, and then I'd have to take time editing it. So I tend to open a layer, so like I put here details, because I'm adding the details in, and now I can add, so I'm just going to do a scruff bit now. So now I can add details. So I'll say, oops, I've done a mistake now, so all I have to do, I can undo it, but if I continue, then it's going to go wrong. So I can just turn off the layer, okay, or because I'm currently doing it, I'm going to undo. So I'm just going to undo that because it was wrong. But as you can see, it's better to open a layer because I can just completely get rid of that layer. And also you can compare. So if I want to compare it, I can turn the layer on and off. So I've already started this one. So if you look, you can see how I've improved it by adding detail. I'm just turning the layer on and off. Okay, so you can zoom in by pressing options and pulling on your pulling down on your keypad. Tracker pad, are they tracker pads? I think they're called tracker pads, aren't they? So now I can see here. Now I can see that this isn't quite as same as that. It needs to have more white. Now what I can do is use this Pipette tool, or you can see as it says on there, you can press I when you can learn the shortcuts. It makes it a little bit easier. So just going to select that, and I'm going to choose some colour. I can choose a colour anywhere on here. Well, I think that's a bit dark for my picture. So what I'm going to do is not choose it off there because it's a bit pixelated. I'm going to choose it off my own. So I've got that. Now I need to make it a little bit darker. So it's darker here. So I need to make mine darker here. So what I'm going to do now is go to colour, and this might take you time to get your colour that you want. So I'm going to move over a little bit because it's not quite as pink. So I'm going to click there, and as you can see, my colour has changed very, 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 very slightly. So I'm going to click that. Now I'm going to have brush. Now for this illustration, I've downloaded, as you can see, I downloaded some watercolours, but now I'm adding some details. You could buy watercolours if you type it into the internet, and you can buy them from Photoshop, and then you go onto your brush tool, and there'll be a little three dots, and you can click load, and it'll download them straight on. So going off track a bit there, where was I up to? So yes, I'm adding detail, and I want to make this a bit paler because it doesn't look right. So because I'm adding detail, I'm not going to use a watercolour brush. I'm going to use my normal basic brushes. But as you can see, this one has fade out around the edge or lower opacity. So what I need to do now, I might zoom in a teeny bit, but not too much. Oh, too much. No, I'll leave it. I want it to have it quite close to the other one. That'll do. That'll do. I can possibly do it from there. That's perfect. Right. So now what I can do, as you can see, the opacity around the edge makes it softer. If I did it with a sharp edge, it's a bit too, it's not quite as nice. It's less than with a softer one. So I'm going to come in here. Now that's too pale, it needs to be darker. So I'm going to press Command Z to undo my brush, or you can go up to edit and you'll find it in there. So I need to make this a bit darker. So again, click on here, darker, maybe a bit more pink. Takes a bit of time to get used to this. So let's have a look. That's it. That's better. There we go. So you can zoom in to the nose if you wanted to. Keep messing, but I'm just going to keep mine like this just so I can show you. So I'm going to do that bit there like that. Now it looks a little bit harsh there. I'm not keen, but I have a tool, so you can press R, and as you can see down here, it's changed. So you've got smudge and blur. So I'm going to click on smudge first. Now that needs to be a bit bigger. You can alter the strength. So the more you alter the strength, it'll so I've got it slightly on the middle because it's delicate. So nope, I need a bigger brush. So I'm just going to undo that. As you see with a small brush, it was a bit messy. Now we need it to be more or less that size. So all I can do now is wobble it around like that, and then into this one, maybe that one. So we've got that, and it's still not quite, it's still too much, isn't it? It's still too much. So what we can do is, this is quite a delicate tool, and I've got it on 100 there, but it's quite delicate, doesn't do a lot. So I'm going to put it on here, and again, and it just blends it a little bit, softens those edges. So there we go. Now it's looking a bit better, but not quite. You can still see the it's not soft enough. It's too harsh. So what I need to do is bring these colours together. So I'm going to use that one again. And I'm going to try and blend them into each other. As you can see, it's starting to. You have to be careful though with this one. This brush, this tool. If you use it big, it can take a long time. So you have to do it bit by bit. It crashed my Photoshop before because I was trying to do too much at once. So if you see, I'm pressing it, then letting go, pressing it, then letting go. So it's getting there, but I need to draw it down a bit, don't I? So I need to blend this into here. I can't do that because I'm on the wrong layer, so I'm doing detailed layer, and I need to go back onto my, is this that layer? Yes. So there you go, there's the details that I've been doing. So I need to go back onto this layer. Okay. And then I can maybe smudge this into each other with the smudge tool. There we go. It takes a bit of patience to get it right. It's not easy with the smudge tool. Sometimes I find it much easier with a bigger tool. So I'm just going to turn it up a bit. There we go. You can whittle it. You'll get used to it. Once you've got to go, you'll get used to it. So I need to leave a bit there. Okay, and I don't like that bit either. It's too harsh again. So just give it a wobble. Okay, it's looking better. Looking a bit better. Get rid of that bit there. I think it needs blend. So you can press R. As you can see, it's changed down here. Oh, blur. It's actually blur. I call it blend. But yeah, blur is better. So I can click on that eyedrop if I want to, or I just press R and it'll circulate around those. So now I'm just softening the edges. So that's more or less the undercoat of that little bit. As you can see now, I need to add some white because there's white here and mine's just all one colour. I have done it on this side, so that shows you what I've done there. So I need to do the same that I've done there on this side, the details. So that is a little bit of a basics of how I do my illustrations. As you can see, these detail ones take a long time. So it's needs patience. But because it's for charity, I don't mind doing that. So I've still got lots of improvements on here. I just need to keep comparing, looking back and forth. I need to go repair the eye darken here. So it's more like that one. Now, I don't want it to look like the photograph. I want it to look arty, so you've got to be careful not to do too much, because I've done that in the past and it looked like a photo. So try and keep it like, as you can see, I've smeared and blended it more so you can still see it's arty. So thank you very much for watching. Hope that helps if you want to do art, stuff like that. Please check out the description for details of the charity. I've also got a dog on here that I'm working on. I need to turn off that and turn on the dog. So that's the dog one. So they're both looking for homes. You want to have a look at the link currently. So there we go. I think I might have covered everything on there. Just move that out of the way. And hope it's useful. Thank you for watching. Oh, please subscribe to my channel if you like animals. I've got some funny videos there of my fur babies, and I've got draw-alongs and art workshops which are all free. So I'll say goodbye now and stop talking. Thank you very much for watching.